Alright, hello there everybody, it's me, the Invisible Gunslinger #1, and this is, the rarest kind of video I get to make. The rarest. This is an update/announcement video that only contains good news. Oh, I needed one of these. Alright, let's get to it. So, I just want to let you guys know that this last, month and a half or so has been the most productive, fun, and outright outrageous month in my entire YouTube career. Even going back to the early days, this last month has been it. It has been just aces. And that's saying a lot, because I've been doing this whole thing for, 7 years now, if you can believe it. Whoo boy. But this has been one of the best months ever because I have recorded more than ever, I have been interacting with my fans more than ever, and it has been a joyous time. But if you only follow me on YouTube, you might be saying to yourself, Gunslinger, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you going on about? You've pretty much uploaded nothing to YouTube in a long time. I've been wondering where you are, buddy. And let me say that I've been doing all of my recording on Twitch, on good old Twitch TV. Is it still called Twitch TV? I remember when it used to be called Justin TV, and that was, with the purple gorilla. Yeah, those were the days. Actually, I didn't really watch Justin TV. I watched it on YouTube. Anyway, it's just been great. I have been just really going hard now that I have a set schedule. Again, just a reminder, my schedule is always 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday every week, and I've been doing it for now over a month and a half, and it has been some of the best stuff I've ever done, and definitely the most content I've ever recorded in that span of time, even going back to when I did Boshi, and even when I did Chrono Trigger or Deus Ex or whatever, some of my longer shit. I have recorded, in this last month, if you can believe it, or I've streamed or whatever, I have recorded 60 hours plus. Over 60 hours in the last month. It has been, let me just read you just some statistics I've got here. I am 2 followers away from 200 followers on Twitch, and that's a big deal because, followers are a little bit harder to come by on Twitch than subscribers on YouTube. But speaking of subscribers, I've been lucky enough to get 10 subscribers. The whole affiliate program seems to be working out great, and if you're considering supporting me on Patreon, or if you do support me on Patreon, please, I implore you, instead of doing that, go and subscribe to me on Twitch, because that will actually get you tangible rewards. That is something I've always felt guilty about, is that I have never really given my fans too many tangible physical rewards. But if you go and subscribe to me on Twitch, then you'll get ad-free stuff, you'll get some little emotes that I have personally made, and it's just a lot better in my opinion. So I'm probably going to be shutting down the Patreon thing. I don't really know how to. Patreon seems to really not want to let you shut down. But I really want to move to Twitch in the donations or support thing. Because remember, I don't get any ad revenue on YouTube anymore. I've shut down my ads. I don't have anything going anymore. If you see any ad stuff on my channel, it's probably because it's been copyrighted by the people who own the video games or whatever. I'm not making any money off of it, and so... just saying, I'm mostly doing this as a hobby, as I think I should, but, Anyway, I just wanted to read a few more statistics. I have done a humongous variety of games, definitely the widest variety ever. I've done Hollow Knight, New Vegas, Red Faction Guerrilla, of course Oblivion, the new Doom, Dead Rising, Snake Pass, Stanley Parable, Getting Over It, I'm gonna beat that fucking game one day, Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, I Want to Be the Cat, Cluster Truck, and I even went so far as to finish Subnautica on Steam, if you can even believe that shit. That is absolutely astounding. I believe that's the first game I've ever beaten fully blind on stream from beginning to end. You know what? No, I just told a lie. It's not. You know what the first game I ever beat on Twitch was? Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. I beat Putt Putt Saves the Zoo last week, and I did that before Subnautica. So I've beaten 2 games blind on stream. And they're fucking Putt Putt Saves the Zoo and Subnautica. That is brilliant. But I guess the main thing that I wanted to tell you guys, aside from the whole, please don't donate to me on Patreon, go do it on Twitch thing. The main thing I want to tell you guys and prepare you guys for is that I'm going to be uploading all of the streams that I've done on Twitch to YouTube. It's gonna take forever though. I have some really long videos, like 4, 5, 6 hour long videos, and those are gonna take like 24 hours to process. It takes a long time to do those videos. So I just want to prepare you guys. I'm going to be dumping a lot of big stuff in your lap. Hello, ladies. I'm bringing that back. I'm bringing it back. It's been gone too long. And I'm going to put them in their own playlist. I'll label very specifically if I've ever done a playthrough on stream, or if it's an Invisible Gunslinger playthrough, it'll be labeled IGP if it's just me recording on my own, but I will label it as a stream playthrough or something cute like that. So those will all be coming up. Those are going to be pretty chunky stuff, but thankfully YouTube does the thing now where if you leave a video, it'll kind of bookmark it for you. But if you don't trust in that, just comment in the video like where you were, like, oh, I'm like at an hour, just with like the little time link or something in the comments. It'll bring you back. I don't mind those kind of comments. That's fine. So yeah, doing the streams to YouTube. I'm gonna still be doing my regular uploads. I actually still have a ton of Resident Evil to put up, and a little mystery project too, but I'm gonna kind of hold you guys in suspense. The people who've been on stream know what it is, but the rest of you I'm going to smugly say, hoo-hoo, you'll have to join me on the stream if you want to know more. And speaking of people who've been joining me on the stream, I really need to give a shout out to a few very specific people, because Jesus Christ, if it wasn't for these people, if it wasn't for Jesus Christ watching me and subbing to me on Twitch, I would not nearly be spending as much time on Twitch TV. It really is you guys that keep incentivizing me to come back, and it's not just because of, you know, a couple donations here or there, or some requests that I've gotten. I would actually be really interested in doing some fan challenges, too. I haven't gotten any fan challenges, so please open your cruel little minds and see what pours out. I'd be open to a few challenges. But it's really the conversation that I have with everybody. It's just, it takes a lot of pressure off me to constantly be funny, and so there are moments where I can focus and be quiet and play the video game more like how I would if I was, you know, doing it on my own time, and that really helps. That takes a lot of the stress off. I cannot even begin to tell you guys how much I appreciate that I've had such a lively chat this whole last month, and I need to give a shout out to a few very specific people. Nepgear Spy, you have been incredible, definitely the top dog in keeping me going, keeping me inspired, keeping me motivated. Nep has just been amazing. Quest on Lots, of course. Quest on Lots has been to every stream pretty much. Dark Whaleacorn, Les Scart, Error 100, the wonderful AKDS, Fire from Heaven, oh my god. Fucking Fire from Heaven. Geeky Otaku is a new person that I think has only been following me through Twitch, but I wanted to give them a shout out too. My buongiorno, my soul brother, Raven Dusk. Materion, of course, by the way, I'm sorry, I don't know what I just said with the buongiorno thing. Don't hurt me. Materion, of course, has been jumping in there. Thales, KPL, Jeefco, Rar, and Megsy have all been gracing me with their presence. I'm always kind of intimidated whenever they do, because it's like, oh my god, insanely talented people that I've known forever. Particularly Rar. I'm really intimidated whenever Rar joins in. But then there's Zetaru, Hellboy, Urog, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few people. I tried to look through my Twitch chat logs to see who was really talking. But those are the main ones that I wanted to shout out, because they have been consistently there and consistently giving me love and support, and I just wanted to give it back in my small way. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep doing this Twitch thing, basically. It's really gotten me back into recording, and my love of recording has really never been higher. I even went so far as to take some of the very kind donations, not very much. There was still a lot left over to buy some other things that somebody wanted. Somebody donated specifically so I'd buy this one game, and I went and did that. But I took some of your donations and I put it towards recording equipment. For a while, I had this really janky setup for console recording where I had to, like, duct tape my microphone. It's not quite that janky, but I had to duct tape, like, the stand to another stand, and it just was really bad for console recording. That's why I only really did one session with Luigi's Mansion, because I was afraid the stand was going to come apart, because the duct tape, was like melting off because it gets kind of hot in my room, so it was like coming apart, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want my microphone to break. But now it has its perfect little cradle. I'm very happy with it, so I could definitely see recording a lot more on consoles. I'm probably just gonna do a whole day where I just take the day off from work and just do all of Luigi's Mansion in one big day. I still have to do, of course, Deadly Premonition and a few other things that I haven't told you guys about, but I've been meaning to record for years. One thing in particular, one game I would love to go through. Who wants to see God of War? Who wants to see the original God of War trilogy? I want to do that really badly because it's just, whoo boy, there's nothing like it. So that's kind of what's going through my head. I'm always thinking about the channel. I'm always thinking about you guys, and I'm always thinking about how to put out some interesting content. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm still here and still around. Those of you following me on Twitch know that, but I wanted to reaffirm and tell YouTube guys, I have not left you behind. I am definitely super active. I just need to take the time to render all this footage, to find the clips, to find the highlights, because I also want to make some stream highlights and put them up. I've done that before with New Vegas recently, and people seem to really like that. So I'll be separating the stream highlights from the actual big streams, and the big streams from the playthroughs that I normally do, the Invisible Gunslinger playthroughs. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. I have a lot more stories about what's been going on with me in my new job, substitute teaching, but that's a story for another day. I think I need to save some of those more wonderful stories for another wonderful time, because I've been jibber-jabbering away right here, talking my head off as I normally do, as I've been doing through the almost decade of of recording. But don't think that's discouraging me. Never let a certain amount of time pass and you go, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. I personally still get a ton of enjoyment out of doing this, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. So here's to a brighter future, here's to even more recordings, even more good times, and I hope you'll be there to join me. So until then, everybody, I've been the Invisible Gunslinger #1. Love you lots, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Bye, guys.